Righto, Max. You mentioned the roll call there, your third, best and fairest. What does number 3 mean to you? And also, you heard the names. You've joined some pretty elite company tonight.
Stiff that I won for you. You got to sit down with everyone else and you got to stand up next to me. No, look, it's not lost on me, this honour of being able to win this. There's truly some great names. Growing up, I idolised everything Nathan Jones did, and to think that I could ever get one, let alone equal what Nathan's done. He's forever my captain and forever someone that I've tried to look up to. So to be in the same conversation as him is something that I'll really enjoy and really think about. Sorry, my voice is husky, thanks to Jake Melsham, letting everyone know I was on an 8-day footy trip. And also, it's not the Keith Blueey Truscott, the fact that we're all here, that name is not lost on me as well. For all those guys that the trophies are named after, to go through what they went through for us to be here today, to be able to win an award after that name is a tremendous honour.
You've gone there, so I'll ask you about it. How do you reflect on your trip with the boys? What happened?
As of half an hour ago, Jess didn't know it was a footy trip. She thought I was taking my bike and my golf clubs, which I did. I just took 15 boys with me as well. So, no, it was good. It's very important to unwind after the footy season, and they can be quite tough, and this one was definitely one of those ones. So, in particular, the first 2 or 3 weeks, I find it a pretty key time to get away and try and not think about football, and that's pretty hard for where we sit right now, Clint, with a lot of uncertainty about people's future and also uncertainty about who's going to be running our club. I think that's even more important to be able to get away for those first 2 or 3 weeks to sort of just take a breath before everything ramps up again.
So let's reflect on 2025. 33 now, your age that is. You played every game this year, 21 disposals, you averaged 6 marks, 5 clearances, their career best numbers, an 8th All-Australian blazer as well. It's pretty handy work, big fella. I mean, how do you keep doing it, and how proud are you of your output?
The awards are great, and it's probably easy for me to say when you've won 8, but I still am the same person tomorrow, and the thing that I'm most proud of in my career is longevity, and to be in this conversation for best and fairest in many, many years, and also All-Australian, I'm in the conversation, and that's something I'm proud of, being able to continue my form the older I get. I'm 34 in a month or two, and there's not many people around the competition that are still playing to a pretty high level. In fact, were they career best numbers, were they? 21 touches, 6 marks, 5 clearances. So to be playing career best footy at the age I'm at, that's something that I'm pretty proud of, the fact that I can still do it at the age that I'm doing that.
I mean, you touched on it before, but the focus now shifts quickly to 2026. You mentioned how important it is to stop, to reflect, but to move forward as well with the boys. I mean, you must be determined as the captain of this ship to steer it in the right direction next year.
I'm extremely determined. Something that I love doing is leading this football club, and I'm very lucky to have been able to do it for 6 seasons now. And whether or not that title is mine, it's still something that I'm going to be forever driving. Kate Chandler said it a little bit earlier. Funny enough, in the won the leadership award, and he's already saying these sort of words. I think you do need some learning years. Unfortunately, we've had a few at the Melbourne Football Club in my time, but it certainly makes whatever 2021 was that much more special. When you look back at 2019, when you look back at 2017, they were pretty dark years, but they made what 2021 was. So we're in a similar boat. That doesn't mean we're just going to go out and win in 2026. I hope we do. But whatever happens over this next little journey, whether I'm part of it or not, which I hope I am, it's going to be an exciting little journey, because it's going to make whenever that time is that we do hold that cup pretty exciting.
Can I ask you one more before I hand over the mic? And I just want to ask you about Cozzy because he got up here before. I thought he was brilliant up on stage, and he will be brilliant for many years to come for this footy club. What's it like playing with him, mate?
Yeah, he's going to win probably the next 9 best and fairest. So I got one in just before he goes on his run. But he's a pretty special player. I mean, you guys don't need me to tell you that. The All-Australian Awards the other night, that was the best moment for me. To see Cozzy stand up on stage in a group where he should be. I know he thinks it's surreal that he was up there, but he certainly belongs in that group. And then to hear him just have the crowd as well. I know we joked about that question before, but he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. That's what he's had Melbourne supporters since he started. Now he's got the whole AFL in the palm of his hand, and we're going to witness something pretty special over the next 9 years. I've been given strict orders to keep it brief. For those that were around in 2018, I think I went on a little bit too long, so I'll keep it brief. First of all, to the coach, Goody. Obviously, my journey, all of those All-Australian jackets were under Goody, so there's a fair bit of reflection that he got the best out of my career, and in particular this year. I mean, he's voting, and he's put me in this spot. Although I did play 3 absolute blinders under Chappie as well, so I dare say I got 120 votes in those games. But to the coach, he's not lost on me. He's going to be forever my coach, and I've caught up with him many times already, and already chewing the fat over a few things, and that'll be something that I'll hold close to me. So cheers, Goody. To the other couple of coaches, I'll start with the ones that are leaving us. Sammy Radford, midfield coach for the last couple of years. Again, my form over the last 2 years has been at a level that I've been able to compete pretty well in the competition, and Sammy's got a fair role in that. And to Chock, I don't say this just because I have to, but Mark Williams coming into my life at the time it happened, I'm forever grateful. He's an incredibly passionate person. He's been at probably all 18 clubs, but when he was at Melbourne, he was a Melbourne person and he bled red and blue, and that passion really wore off on me. It was the right person for me, just turning 30, to get. So yeah, forever in debt to both Sammy and Mark, and I wish them the best for whatever's going forward for them. Current coaches, I've already pumped up Chunker, so we've got a fair journey ahead of us, Nathan, and I'm looking forward to it. The first year was fun. I feel like we've just left off with where we were as a player. You're forever my leader, and now you're doing it as my coach as well. And Chappie, it's a pretty impressive performance from you this year. We had a conversation straight after you got announced that you were going to be coach around what we're going to do, and you said, I'm going to leave it over to the football club and I'm going to make sure that the players run this place for the last 3 weeks, and you saw what you were able to get. I know Hawthorn wasn't the result we wanted, and to be fair, all 3 of them weren't, but two of them we put in a pretty impressive performance. And I think you led the team your way, which was it was pretty cool to do. So looking forward to get back into the line coach next year, and looking forward to working with you for the next little bit. So thanks, lads. Just a special mention. I don't think I've ever really mentioned a board member up here, but I think to Greeny. I think it's a pretty impressive performance from Greeny. The club needed a hero to wear a cape at the point he did, and Greeny put one on for us. And with where his life's at, a young family, couple of businesses, to take on the Melbourne Football Club, it's a pretty hard role for what it was at that time, and he's done it unbelievably well. So thank you, Brad. A couple of boys leaving us. It's a forever sad time when this happens, and I spoke about it last year with Gus, that you really want these people to be your friends forever, and they are, but they go from one a day catching up to 1 week, catching up to 1 month, to every 6 months, and it just gets lower and lower. And there's some past players here tonight, and Jack Fitzpatrick I got drafted with, and I haven't seen him for a year or two, and it just happens like that. But I promised to myself that I'll try and make that better and try and keep in contact, and that I have done with Gus. But a special one mention to Marty Hoare. Budgel's been in this group for a long time. He has had his fair bit of adversity. He's literally done every injury you can think of for a footballer to do. And in fact, his last one was to do 2 of the most impossible injuries in the same game. And then to also get a bit of heartache with getting delisted during his tenure and then getting redrafted, playing lots of VFL football. I think literally Marty Hoare is the pin-up of someone that's tried to get the most out of his career. And if I'm half the person you are, Marty, I'm a very lucky man, so thank you for joining us tonight. Good man. The rest of the playing group, I love coming in every day. All the boys have spoken this in their own unique way, but it is pretty special to walk into our football club. I know we've been beaten up a little bit externally, and it's pretty hard to defend some of the stuff that has happened. But the people I feel sorry for are more fans and supporters, because you don't get to see what's actually happening inside our 4 walls, because inside our 4 walls is pretty special. We've got a really cool group. And if you notice the amount of people that come up for their 200 balls, their 150 balls, they're all one club players. We've got some extremely loyal guys who have been here for a long time. And that's pretty hard to do. And I don't think that's competition wide. So it's a pretty hard place to leave. And I love coming in every single day with the group of boys that we have here. Supporters, fans, Demon Army. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing to play in front of this group of supporters every single time. Been doing it for 16, 17 years now, which is, I don't know why I should know the years I've been doing it. 16 years is the answer, 17 next year. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, we're not going as well performance-wise, but you're still walking into Western Bulldogs, Hawthorn, Collingwood, those back 3 games, and there's 50, 60,000 at all 3 of them. And you can hear the Demon Army roaring every single time. So thank you. Family, last but not least, I think. I may have forgotten some, but I apologise. Mum, Dad, presuming they're watching at home as well. It's been a little rocky road for us over the last little bit. Mum has had some troubles with her health, but she is actually fucking fit and firing right now, which is good. But they're incredibly supportive. They've come into this football club not knowing a thing about football. Now they're smarter than Goody. They're currently looking after my 2 boys, George and Louis, who hopefully are asleep. George, you've all seen, absolutely loves the football club. Loves a few football clubs, but he does love the D's. I've given up on him personally playing football. He can't catch yet at 4, but Louis, on the other hand, is a little goer. So I'm putting my effort into Louis. Effort into Louis in terms of football. And to my beautiful wife, Jess, she's been here for a lot of it. She wasn't there for VFL Max back in 2013, but she's been here for a long time and happily married for a long time. And I'm certainly not the person I am without Jess coming into my life. She shaped me into the person that I really wanted to be. I didn't know how to be that person, and then Jess came in and showed me the right way to go. And I spoke about Marty Hoare being an incredible person. Well, my wife is a fucking incredible person. On par, actually. Marty Hoare and Jess are on par. So thank you, Jess. And that's me. Thank you.